Sukihon Kalenamita. I'd like to present about the 7 aspects of Paṭiccasamuppāda. Here, I will assume that you have familiarities with Paṭiccasamuppāda, at least on what are they, what are the factors of a Paṭiccasamuppāda, the 12 factors, what is the avijja, and etc. So I will not dig too deep for that, maybe just a bit of review, which is necessary for this chapter of Paṭiccasamuppāda. So before we begin, let us pay respect to our Lord Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Okay, so let us begin. What are the 7 aspects of Paṭiccasamuppāda? So here, 7 aspects of Paṭiccasamuppāda. The first one is the anga or the factor. Then we will have the kala or the periods. Then sankhepa or abridgment, which is a way of groupings. And then we have the akara, the modes of Paṭiccasamuppāda factors. And then the sandhi connections. The vata is around, and then the mula is the root. So first, we'll see the 12 anga or the factors. What are they? As we know, it is the avijja, paccaya sankhara, sankhara paccaya vijnana, vijnana paccaya namarupa, etc. Okay, so maybe I will explain a bit for this. Here, avijja means ignorance or not knowing the Four Noble Truths, which is more detailed in the explanation. It is not knowing of the Four Noble Truths. Because of that, then we do in daily life the volitions, the actions, either good or bad actions in the worldly lives, right? So all the good or bad actions in the worldly lives, those are called the sankhara. And then, or maybe we are more familiar with the word karma, right? It is similar. It's the same actually. So karma, because of karma, then it will produce the results, which are the vipaka, the resultants. Resultants here, we'll see the vijnana, which is the patisandhi vijnana, and the vipaka vijnana throughout the lives. And then those vijnana also associated with the nama rupa. Here nama is the 3 khandas, and rupa is the 1 material khanda, right? So 3 khanda, here is Vedana, etc. Then because of this vijnana namarupa, we also have the 6 spheres, 6 bases, like the eye, ear, etc. And then because of that, we have the contact with the shape, the sound, etc. This contact then produce a feeling, with either pleasant feeling, unpleasant feeling, or neither happy nor unhappy, like that. And then because of that feeling, there will be a craving, right? We are attached to the sound, to the taste, to the tangible objects, to the ideas, memories, etc. Those are the craving. And then this craving, it grows and more deeper, stronger. It becomes the clinging or upadana. Here, because of upadana, because of our attachment, as we know, because of the attachment, then we will do either good things or bad things, which is the bhava. Bhava here, actually bhava have 2 meanings. Bhavo dvidena, ati kama bhava, ati kama bhavo, ati upapati bhavo. Here bhava, 2 meanings are the existence by volitions and the rebirth existence. So existence by volitions karma bhava is no other than the sankhara also. So it is the same actually, and very similar in a way of the workings of karma. Because of karma, then it will produce the next life, which is the rebirth existence, the upapati bhava, either as human being, deva, brahma, or ghosts or animals, etc. Those are called the upapati bhava. Very similar with jati, right? Jati is the rebirth. And then after rebirth, we will experience the aging and death. Like right now, we also experience aging, and then we also will experience death. So those are the 12 factors. And the important part here is actually the way of Paṭiccasamuppāda. Starting from avijja, it causes the sankhara, sankhara causes the vijnana, etc. This is the forward method, and then the cheesing method is from the avijja cheese, then sankhara also cheese, etc. Okay. After that, uh, we'll go to the second part, which is the three kala or periods. So kala here means the time, like how we see the 12 factors of Paṭiccasamuppāda in between lives. So here there are three periods. This is the past life, present life, and future life. Right? Here in the present life, we have the vijnana, namarupa, cetana, phasa, and vedana. And then we also have the tanha, upadana, and bhava. And because of this, we will have the future life, which is starting from rebirth, and then we'll experience aging and death. Before this, we also have the avijja and sankhara. But this is the brief method. We must talk about the wider method. The wider method, the wider vision here is first we split out by three kala, right? As we have seen before, avijja sankhara in the past. Because of past avijja and sankhara, present we have the vijnana, namarupa, cetana, phasa, and vedana. And because of present tanha, upadana, kama, bhava, therefore we'll have the future rebirth and death. Oh yeah, by the way, the bhava here we will we'll use the kama bhava more often, not the upapati bhava. Okay, because of the reason that the kama bhava is actually similar to the sankhara in a way. So okay, this kama we already have familiar with it before, right? In the previous slide. Now let's say we die in the present life, right? We die, and then what will happen? We will rebirth again. So our future life became our present life. So in the present life, we have a rebirth, and we will experience old age and die and death, right? So our previous present life become our past now. In the past, we had the vijnana, namarupa, cetana, phasa, vedana, tanha, upadana, and kama bhava, 8 factors. In the present life, we have jati and jara marana, but we must see actually what are the ultimate truths of jati and jara marana. The ultimate truth of jati and jara marana is no other than vijnana, namarupa, cetana, phasa, and vedana again. Because vijnana here can be both patisandhi vijnana and the pawati vijnana, and the rest they are associated with this vijnana, right? So in the present life we also have these 5 factors. Okay, what are the cause for these 5 factors again? It is no other than the previous avijja and sankhara in the past life, right? So see, in the past we actually have 10 factors. So not 8 factors, 10 factors. Because yeah, in the past life we still have the avijja, of course, right? Because of avijja and sankhara, avijja and tanha is actually always arise together, right? So in the past, we didn't have only 8 factors, but we had the 10 factors. And then in the present life, we still have the tanha, upadana, and kama bhava. Therefore, in the future, we will still have the jati and jara marana. So see, now this is a loop, right? In the past, we had this before, and then in the present, we have this, and in the future, we will have this. But if we move again to the future, this cycle will repeat. So actually, how can we simplify this logic? It is no other than by the way of 4 sankepa, 4 groups. Now we have the 3 timeline, the 3 periods. So how can we group them? We group the factors of Paṭiccasamuppāda together. So we can easily say that because of past causes, therefore in present we have the present effect. And because of the present effect, therefore in the present we still have the present causes, and then in the future we will have the future effect. This is how we simplify the Paṭiccasamuppāda in between lives. Okay, we had the past causes, therefore in this life we had the present effects, and then because we still have the present causes, therefore in the future it will result into future effects. Okay, now if we spread them out together, so what are the past causes? The past causes is no other than avijja, sankhara, together with tanha, upadana, and kama bhava. And then in the present effect, we have the vijnana, namarupa, saitana, phassa, and vedana. And then in the present causes, we have the tanha, upadana, bhava together with avijja and sankhara. Right? And then in the future effect, we still will have the vijnana, namarupa, saitana, phassa, and vedana in the future. Right? So this is the way of groupings by 4. So we have the group of past causes, present effect, present causes, and future effect. And then this is also called the jati and jara marana for the future effect, right? The vijnana namarupa, as you already know. Here we only take the 10 factors instead of 12 because jati and jara marana, here we substitute them as the ultimate reality, which is the vijnana until vedana. Okay. And then it is also called as the 20 akara, 20 modes. Most of 20. We represent the Paṭiccasamuppāda factors into 20 ways, 20 units. 5 from the past causes, present effect 5, etc. And if we add them all together, we got the 20 modes. So next we'll talk about the connections. There are 3 connections. What are the connections here? 3 connection is between the past causes to present effect. The connections is between sankhara to vijnana. See, because in the past we did this thing and that thing, therefore we got new lives, right? We were reborn, rebirth in this life. So this is the first connection. Second connection is between vedana to tanha. See, because we experience pleasant or unpleasant feeling or neutral feeling, therefore craving also arise. If we like something, we will crave for it more. If we don't like something, we will crave to destroy it. We will crave to make ourselves far from it, right? And if it is neutral, we also crave for it, and then so tanha, because of vedana, tanha also can arise. This is the second connection between the present effect to present causes. The third connection, as you get it, it is between bhava to jati. So because of the actions, therefore it produced the new lives, the rebirth. So between present causes to future effect. Those are the three connections. Okay. Next, we'll talk about the three rounds. Three rounds, what are they? It is the Kilesa Vata round of defilements, Kama Vata rounds of volitions, and Vipaka Vata round of results. Here, it is called a round because it is a cycle. Because of Kilesa, Kama arise. Because of Kama, Vipaka arise. And because of Vipaka, Kilesa can arise again. So this is an infinite loop. Can be an infinite loop, right? See, from avijja is as the Kilesa Sankhara is produced. We do good things and bad things. Therefore, we will get the result, which is the Patisandhi or the Pavati Vipaka. And then because of this Vipaka, because we have the five aggregates as human being, we have the five aggregates. Therefore, craving can arise again, right? Cravings toward the sound, toward the shape, and everything, right? If we only have the one khanda, then craving will arise later. If we only have the four khanda, then only one kind of craving will arise. This is the cravings towards Dhamma object, towards mental object, towards meditation object, for example, etc. Like the four khanda is for arupa, right? So sometimes the craving is towards the previously arise chitta, etc. This is also can be a craving. And then here the kilesa repeat again, which is a tanha and upadana. It will produce the karma, new karma again, which is the karma bhava. This is similar with sankhara. And because of karma, we will have the jati and then jara marana again. So the round goes on and on. This is what we know as the round of rebirth or the samsara. So the cycle of samsara is again and again, starting from kilesa, kamavata, vipaka, again to kilesa, and so on. Okay, lastly, before that, sorry. Here, if we factor in the upapati bhava is actually goes to the vipaka vata because it's a result, rebirth, a new existence is a result, right? Existence as the human, etc. If you already studied the Abhidhamma, so Patisandhi Chitta is Vipaka, right? So Upapati Bhava here is the Vipaka. So if we talk generally about Bhava is both Kama and Vipaka. Okay. Lastly, we talk about the two roots. Here, two roots is the two main causes, and also because they are the roots. First, we must split between the 12 factors here. We split between the present effect to present causes. Now we get the two sides, which is the past cause to present effect, and then present cause to future effect. Two pairs of cause and effect, right? So in the first pair of cause and effect, what is the main reason? It's no other than the avijja as the root, because avijja, the ultimate truth of avijja is the moha cetasika, right? It is in fact a root, and not only that, because this is the past causes driven by avijja sankhara arise, right? Because the past causes, then the present effect also become exist, right? So the main reason in the first part is avijja. Then the second part, the main reason is the tanha. Because of tanha, then it become upadana, right? And then actually tanha also, by right, it is a lobha cetasika. So it is a rule. So this is in the second part. This is the main reason and also a root. Therefore, when the Buddha say the round of rebirth, the cause for all suffering is the cause of all sufferings are avijja and tanha. Now you understand that both avijja and tanha become the roots in the way of Paṭiccasamuppāda by splitting them between two pairs of cause and effects. Now, if someone attained arahantship, then both avijja and tanha is totally destroyed by the arahata magga citta, right? And because of arahata magga citta already destroy the avijja and tanha, therefore there will be no sankhara and no kama bhava, because for an arahat, any actions that they do, it cannot be said as karma anymore because it cannot produce any karmic power. It is neither kusala nor akusala, or we also know them as the kiriya or abhyakata, right? The actions of an arahat is neither kusala nor akusala. Therefore, if we back to our round of samsara, here you can see if the kilesa vata is destroyed, therefore kama vata also cannot exist. Then if there is no kama vata, although we still the arahats still have the present vipaka, the vijnana namarupa cetana phassa and vedana still exists for an arahat, but it will not produce the new jati and jara marana. Because of the kama vata also can cease to exist, therefore vipaka vata also will cease to exist, will not be produced. So that is the explanation for the imasming sati idang hoti, imasu pada idang upajati. Imasming sati idang hoti. Because of this, that also exists, right? And then imasu pada idang upajati, because this arise, that also arise. Imasming asati idang na hoti, because this doesn't exist, avijja doesn't exist, sankhara also doesn't exist, will not exist. And then imasa nirodha idang nirujati, because avijja cease, therefore sankhara also will cease. That is the main principle of Paṭiccasamuppāda. So that's all for the 7 aspects of Paṭiccasamuppāda. Now if you recall again, there are 7 aspects. There are 12 anga or factors of Paṭiccasamuppāda. Then we split into 3 periods between past, present, and future life. Then we group them together by the way of 4 sankhepa. And then we detail them into 20 modes by 5 of each sankhepa, right? And then we join all the 4 sankhepa by the 3 connections. And then we talk about the 3 rounds of samsara, which is the kilesa vata, kama vata, and vipaka vata. And finally, if we split between 2 of the sankhepa, the 2 pairs of cause and effect, we get the 2 roots as the main reasons for them. So those are the 7 aspects of Paṭiccasamuppāda. I hope that this explanation can become a benefit for you, and may these good merits can be rejoiced by everyone, by everything, and may you all be happy always and attain nibbana soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.